It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Da 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 da.
3 hours later. 12 seconds later.
Good day, dear viewers. I am Mr. Denver Combate from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. For my diorama activity, since I am an English major student, I would like to make a diorama that is based off of literature or famous literary pieces. And that is why the basis of my diorama activity is the poem The Raven by the one and only Mr. Edgar Allan Poe. So, throughout this video, while you can see the progress of my activity,
Sherlock!
I will be discussing some things about the piece and about Mr. Poe. But before we begin, I would like to mention the materials that I used for the construction of my diorama. The base is mostly comprised of illustration board and glue stick. And I used a bunch of styrofoam and a glue stick. For the paint, I just bought random poster paints and called it a day.
Know your place, trash.
For the small details, I used papers, a lot of them, especially the colored ones. Cotton, also a bunch of them. And glue stick. And, of course, all of those will just be scrapped without putting it all together. So as my adhesive, I used Pilot liquid glue, convenient pen tip and broad tip in one pen. And I also used the GOAT of all adhesives, the glue gun. And accompanied by it are a bunch of glue sticks. Edgar Allan Poe's stature as a major figure in world literature is primarily based on his ingenious and profound short stories, poems, critical theories, which established a highly influential rationale for the short form in both poetry and fiction. And now, we have our base done. Let us now proceed not only in making other things, but also in our discussion of the poem. While Poe is most often remembered for his short fiction, his love as a writer was poetry. In The Raven, Poe successfully unites his philosophical and aesthetic ideals. It is not known how long Poe spent writing The Raven, but it's thought most likely that he wrote the poem in the summer of 1844. Edgar Allan Poe wrote The Raven during a difficult period in his life. His wife Virginia was suffering from a tuberculosis. Poe was struggling to make money as an unknown writer. And he began drinking heavily and picking fights with co-workers and other writers.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
From The Raven's summary, we know it's definitely a melancholic poem, and most of its themes revolve around grim topics. Here are the themes of the poem. Grief is the overwhelming emotion in The Raven. Poe stated that the raven itself was a symbol of grief. Another theme of the poem is devotion. With this theme, Poe is showing the power of love and how it can continue to be powerful even after death. And now, Behold, my diorama activity based off The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe.
Nobody wins in the end.